sama dengan 4.4%. Jadi pada hari ini dapat kita simpulkan 1,141 kes telah dilaporkan dengan 8 kluster baru dan 4 kluster telah pun tamat pemantauan untuk tempoh 28 hari dan tiada kes kematian dilaporkan pada hari ini. Dan saya buka kepada sebarang soalan pertanyaan. Silakan.
Saya ada dua soalan. Pertama, adakah terdapat kluster baru penularan tempat kerja di Bali? Hari ini telah viral mengenai kumpulan pekerja asing di bawah pihak proses hospital kerana COVID-19. Dikatakan membabitkan sebuah syarikat transport sistem di Taman Siaran Bali dan lebih 90 telah positif. Mohon pengesahan dan ini perkara ini. Dan kedua, tengah hari tadi ada berlaku kebakaran yang membabitkan ventilator di Hospital YBhg Sabah. Jadi kena tanya adakah ventilator yang digunakan KKM sekarang banyak yang sudah terlalu tua. Yang difahamkan ada yang sudah melebihi jangka hayat yang penggunaan. Adakah ini benar?
Terima kasih. Jadi saya jawab soalan kedua dulu. Jadi saya masih belum lagi terima laporan lengkap daripada kejadian kebakaran tersebut. Tetapi ini mungkin bukan berkenaan dengan ventilator. Sebab kita ada lebih kurang 1,556 ventilator dan yang kita guna pakai sekarang ni pun kurang pada 100 ventilator. Jadi kapasiti ventilator tu ada. Jadi dan ini adalah ventilator yang baru yang kita telah perolehi ketika gelombang kedua. Jadi mungkin bukan masalah ventilator, tetapi kita tunggu siasatan penuh daripada pihak kejuruteraan untuk kita dapatkan maklumat yang lebih lanjut. Yang kedua ialah isu sama ada kluster baru. Memang betul sejumlah 90 kes yang melibatkan sebuah tempat kerja di Bangi telah dilaporkan, di mana 87 kes adalah kes sediada dan 3 kes merupakan kes baru yang dilaporkan pada hari ini. Jadi ini adalah kesemua kes adalah berkaitan dengan kluster hentian dan bukan kes baru. Jadi kalau kita lihat pada kluster hentian hari ini ada pertambahan 38 kes menjadikan jumlah 1,386 dan setakat ini kita telah pun menjalankan saringan kepada 11,268 individu. Jadi ini kluster ini telah juga melebar di kawasan Bangi dan Kajang dan sebagainya. Jadi tindakan kita ialah kita mempergiatkan lagi aktiviti pengesanan kes kepada yang berkaitan dengan kluster ini. Jadi ini bukan kluster baru tapi kluster yang sedia ada, iaitu kluster hentian.
Good evening, Dato Seri. I have two questions. The first question is, are there any pandemic containment policy or the prevention measures, adjustments, such as foreigner coming into border or 14 days quarantine? So what kind of change will be? Is the first question.
Alright, so the first question is, in regards to any change of policy for foreigners coming to the country, they will be tested at the airport as well as will be quarantined 14 days. So as it is, we are still following the old policy, that's 14 days quarantine, and they will be tested day 1 and also day 13. However, we are in the process of reviewing more data showing whether we can actually shorten the quarantine for 14 days. As you are aware, that some countries quarantine for 7 days or even 10 days. So, but we need to be substantiated with data. So we are reviewing the data. Certainly, when we look into the day 13, from our data, so we swab them or we test them day 1 as well as day 13, or if they have symptoms during the quarantine. So we will be taken into consideration to repeat the swab. So far, I think it has worked well, but we are looking into the current data, whether there can be actually shorten the period of quarantine. Say, for example, from 14 days to 12 days or even to 10 days. And what is the risk? Certainly, when we shorten the quarantine, for example, 10 days, the risk is probably about 5%. So we need to manage the risk. But we are reviewing the data before we can change any of our policies.
Thank you. And my second question is, it is said that Malaysia has obtained some data of the phase 3 vaccine trials in other countries, and the phase 3 trial of Chinese vaccines have been launched locally from this month. So can you introduce some details about this issue? Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much for the question. So at the moment, we've been informed that 12 vaccines have been in the third phase 3 clinical trial. Our negotiation and we have contacted the 10 companies looking into the clinical trial. But so far we have not received any phase 3 clinical trial reports. But the Ministry of Health will embark on a phase 3 clinical trial that is using the inactivated virus vaccine that is developed by the Institute of Medical Biology, Chinese Academy of Medical Sciences in Beijing. So this is after following the phase 1 and phase 2 clinical trial shows the vaccine is safe and have a good results. So and able to elicit adequate antibody response. However, now we are embarking on the phase 3 clinical trial in our population. So by doing so, we hope that because we have a diverse in terms of population here, and we want to see the effect of the vaccine in our clinical trials in Malaysian population. So this is what we have looked into it, and the study aims to further investigate the safety and efficacy. Then the study is also been registered under National Medical Research Registry, and it will be conducted by the principal investigator from Ministry of Health and with the assistance of a local clinical research organization. So this clinical trial will be conducted in the 8 centers in Ministry of Health, namely Hospital Ampang, Hospital Umum Sarawak, Hospital Sungai Buloh, Hospital Pulau Pinang, Hospital Seberang Jaya, Hospital Taiping, Hospital Sultanah Bahia, and Hospital Raja Permaisuri Paimun. So we hope that this clinical trial in Malaysia, so we want to see whether the vaccine is effective in terms of safety and efficacy in our population. It might work in other populations, but what about in Malaysia? So that's the reason why I think this is good that we can embark on this study. We hope that now on the 10th of December, then we are reviewing the Medical Research and Ethics Committee to look into the law and research ethics. So once approved, then we can probably start the study end of the month or even next year. That's the process that we are putting in place.
But how many people will include in the trial, and who will attend this trial?
So from the 8 hospitals, we probably estimated about 3,000 participants to this trial.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, kalau tak ada lagi soalan, sekali lagi saya ingin mengingatkan diri saya dan semua rakyat Malaysia untuk kita sama-sama patuh kepada SOP. Kita kena jaga kita kena jaga keluarga kita kena jaga komuniti dan juga negara kita. Sekian, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih.